All right, hello everyone. This is Sir Adrian here, back to film the Imperial Russian turn for Global War 1914 in our current game we're having, Operation Bersaglieri in the spring of 1915. Now that we have the housekeeping items out of the way, or at least all the ones that I had noticed from the past few videos, we can go ahead and do the Imperial Russian turn. So in terms of tech, I have my two major factories, the one in Moscow and Petrograd. I'm going to try to go for wartime economy as well as strategic bombers. So both are at a 7. Yep, both are at a 7. So this green one here will be for strategic bombers, and this greenish reddish dice will be for wartime economy. Okay, so we hit strategic bombers. We didn't for wartime economy because that's a 3. So strategic bombers goes to stage 1. Wartime economy stays where it is at stage 2. In terms of purchases, I have 13 IPP. I'll be buying 4 militia, as well as upgrading 1 militia. In terms of attacks, there's not going to be too much happening. Yeah, I think all we're going to do is we're going to have an attrition attack with our 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do with 4 actually. We'll do an attrition attack with only 4 of the actually no, we'll do an attrition attack with all 6. So the 6 artillery in Orel Kursk will be doing an attrition attack against the Austro-Hungarians in eastern Ukraine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 on a 1. And we get almost 2 hits, but 1 hit. And if I recall correctly, attrition attacks, as opposed to first strikes, are the ones where you would have to lose an artillery. So the Austro-Hungarians are going to lose 1 artillery from what I'm calling the Second Army. So they're going to have 4 in there. So that'll be that. For attacks, in terms of non-combat movement, we're going to move the militia from Moscow into Orel Kursk. Yeah. Actually, no. We'll move it into Don Manich. We are going to move we're going to rail 2 artillery units that we received through the generous support of our French and British compatriots and allies up in Kola. Those are going to follow the rails down through here, all the way down into Turkmenistan over here. That's our 2 units. We're going to move the artillery from Western Russia into Orel Kursk. We're going to move a yeah. Let's see here. Cavalry. No, we'll leave the Cossack where it is. So we'll move an infantry from Petrograd or no, we'll move one from 3 infantry from Western Russia into Orel-Kursk. Actually, I think is what we'll do. Yeah, and then we'll move 1 infantry from Petrograd into Western Russia. So that should be it. Now for our purchases. So, well, here, we'll upgrade that first. So we'll upgrade a militia in Western Kazakhstan into an infantry. Then we'll place our militias. So we're going to get 1 of them in Western Kazakhstan. We're going to get 1 of them placed down in Don Manich. We're going to get another militia placed down in Tsaritsyn. Probably end up chipping some of this out, but down in Tsaritsyn. And we will place another militia, our last militia that we have, into and I have to update this as well. I believe there is a German infantry in Smolensk, so just ignore that if there is one in there. But the final one into Moscow. So we went down slightly, so we'll collect 10 IPPs. So I'll get that set up. That'll be it for the Imperial Russian turn. And now we'll hand things on over to the Japanese.